Hi, loves. So I was meditating last night and I took a moment to send some light and some love to the world. And my focus went to Syria and to Aleppo last night. And when I was meditating and sending light there, I felt this energy of purpose come over me and kind of this voice in my mind that says like, hey, like this is what you're supposed to be doing more often. I know personally I can scroll on Instagram for like half an hour, or I can go on Facebook and look at random stuff that's not really serving me, or you know what I mean, like and I just had this kind of awareness that in those moments and those times, there's an opportunity to kind of remember what's actually going on the global scale and to be courageous enough to place myself in the energy of service and support. Even though it's kind of tempting to just, let it go and just focus on our own lives, right? So yeah, I kind of like, had this awareness of I'm focusing on my own life and my own goals too much. When truthfully, why I showed up here on this planet is to be of service and to be here for my brothers and sisters. So after that, I just, put that question out, how can I serve? How can I help? I know a lot of us are paying attention to what's happening in Aleppo and Syria. Some of us might just see bits and pieces here and there, and some of us might be really researching what's going on. It doesn't really matter wherever you're at, but I think a lot of us are like, oh my God, like, we can't really do anything, or we're feeling like we can't really do anything. I know, like, I saw a video the other day of this, like, beautiful little boy just completely shell-shocked. He lost his parents, he'd lost just everything, really, and the amount of just pure trauma and pure shock, it was just, like, it was heartbreaking. And, yeah, in that meditation last night, what came through was, you can meditate, you can send, love, you can really do some magic, right, around this. And as healers and as light workers, we know that energy is everything. Energy is literally the base of everything. And so there's an energy happening within Syria, around Syria, definitely in the Middle East. I actually used to live in the Middle East myself. I started school in the UAE, United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi, and lived there for the first, 3.5 years of starting school and doing that. And, I can tell you from what I saw, there's a lot of also beauty and just, humanness in the Middle East. And it's like, yeah, it's super sad to see just what kind of energies are happening, and they're not happening everywhere in the Middle East, but they're definitely happening and kind of revealing themselves in a lot of places. So with that, and with that understanding, I'm going to lead us into a meditation that's actually going to help to dismantle and clear the root cause of the conflict, the civil war, the violence, the massacre. Yeah, we're going to clear out and energetically ask that the root cause of that, whatever it is, we don't know with our human minds, but when we ask for that to be cleared and released, it will happen on an energetic level. And so hopefully there's going to be, I know, well, there usually is in these videos that I make, like hundreds or potentially thousands sometimes of us meditating together. So, just imagine right now, 1,000 or 2,000 people in a circle right now. That would be a huge circle, all meditating with that same intent to clear the energy that is causing this, and also to send the energy of love and nurturing support to that place as well. That's pretty powerful. And again, for us light workers, we know we've had direct experiences at this point of the power of energy and the power of meditation. So, a lot of our world is a little hesitant to feel like that's actually going to do anything, but it's because we're so caught up in our minds, and logic is our god right now. But it's going to make some serious ripples, my feeling is. So I invite you to enter this meditation with me. We're going to be from all different backgrounds, all different beliefs, but we have that same shared intention to have a healing happen in Syria, in Aleppo, and for the entire world as well, because this energy of violence is something that keeps showing itself in different ways across time. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking today. My angels, or, I speak to angels, communicate to angels, and they came through and you just said, okay, share a little bit about maybe some of the history. For those of you who don't know, I actually just went on Google and I just searched, summary of the Aleppo conflict, because I didn't know too much about it. I was just seeing images that were coming from this place. But from what I read and from what I understand, civil war has actually been happening in Syria since 2011. And it started with some protests that were, like democracy, like, I don't know how to word that. Like, they were for democracy, like there were protests because there wasn't democracy. And then, that got the government involved and just started just shooting protesters and torturing and killing people that were opposed to President Assad, I believe his name is, from what I remember, and his regime. So since 2011, there's been some pretty major conflict in the area, and since then, from what I understood, there's just a lot of different forces that have come up, different rebel forces, different, I guess you could call them gangs, and it feels like there's a lot of confusion in the area right now. They don't really know. It just feels like people don't really know what's going on. There's just violence, honestly, for the sake of violence, and I didn't really seem clear what actually the goal of the Civil War was, as I think is probably pretty, congruent or happens in a lot of civil war, because there is no really point to violence if you're actually thinking about it from a heart space or a logic space even. So so that's a little bit of background for you if you were not super aware of what's happening. So now let's get into this meditation, and I invite you to close your eyes with me and start to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth in a better way that works for you. And the angels are coming through and just asking that you start to soften your energy. They're saying and showing that a lot of us right now, as we enter this meditation, have some fear and some worry and even some guilt and some dis-ease happening in our body as we hear about this and connect with this energy. They're saying that's not going to be as super helpful as we would want to be. So I actually invite you to start to clear that out of your body and actually start to see a sun, like a golden sun, right in your solar plexus. Just start to fire up. And the solar plexus is kind of right in the middle of the, the diaphragm, or right under the breastbone. And see that solar sun just fire up and start to clear away any of the worry or the fear that might be going on in your body right now. And the sunshine is empowering us to remember that we are co-creators and we have more power than we realize. So as you breathe in this sunshine, allow it to burn off the fear that sits in your body, and allow that sunshine to bring in the energy of passion, of forward momentum, of purpose, of presence, the kind of energies that will serve our world, the kind of energies that will serve the people and beings in Aleppo and Syria right now. So as you breathe in this sun, we call upon Archangel Michael to this meditation now to guide us. We call upon the goddess Isis, who hails from ancient Egypt, not associated with a terrorist organization, although it's a kind of an interesting parallel. We call upon Archangel Michael, we call upon Isis, we call upon Mother Earth, we call upon all the spirit guides and the angels of everyone who is meditating with us now, and we call upon the spirit guides and angels of everyone who is currently in Syria or displaced or refugee from this area now, asking that strong divine support be sent our way. And now I want you to just breathe in and connect with your spine, the energy in your spine. Breathing in that fiery solar energy that we just brought in, and breathing it all the way down your spine, from the top of your spine, seeing that solar energy enter all areas of your spine, releasing any fear, opening you up to your power, and connect down to the root chakra, the base of your spine. And as you do so, see a taproot, a very strong root, growing out of your root chakra, growing out of the base of your spine as it starts to descend into the earth. Allow your roots to really wiggle their way into the soil beneath you, however far you need to travel to reach it. Really feeling that energy descend below you, connecting to Mother Earth. And as you really plant your roots firmly, see your roots going all the way to the center of the planet. And at the center of the planet, there lives the center point, a kind of core crystal of the earth, if you will, and plug your roots right into that core, just as an electric socket and the plug goes into one another. The prongs of that socket kind of just have that plug in. Breathing in and out from this space. On the exhale, release any and all fear, tension down through your roots. And on the inhale, breathe up that recycled energy. It might come to you as a burgundy red. That's the color of the mother in many traditions, color of the root chakra, breathing that firmness, that stability, that support in as we prepare for our light working. Allowing that energy from the mother to come all the way up through your feet, through your legs, into your body, into your heart, into your head. And on the next inhale, breathing in some starlit energy from up above your head, opening up your crown to breathe in the cosmic energy, that white golden light of the Father, bringing him down in that energy, allowing your whole being to light up with this white starlit energy, and allowing that beautiful cosmic energy and that energy of the earth to meet in your heart space now, right in the center of your chest, your heart chakra, and form some power energy in that space to be of service. Now we call upon Archangel Michael and ask that he take our higher selves to the area that is Syria, that is known as Syria, and to the area that is known as Aleppo now. It is safe to do so, as etherically we are guided now to surround this country and surround this place with our truth. And we ask now for Kali to be with us, the Hindu goddess of creation and destruction, whose intention is unconditional love. And we send Kali into this region now to dismantle any energy that is not of service to unconditional love. We ask Kali and that energy to bury herself deeply in the earth of Syria, in the air of Syria, in the people of Syria, to deeply clear and release the root of any and all trauma or violence in this region or affecting these people now. We ask the Great Spirit come in, Source, God, Goddess, whatever terminology you use for that intelligent being, force of love that connects us all and lives within us. We ask Great Spirit to please clear, release, delete, and transmute the root cause within all time, dimension, space, reality, seeing Archangel Michael's blue-violet light completely clearing the root cause of any and all violence within this region now. Kali, we call upon you. Mother Earth, we call upon you. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for cutting the cords of attachment or fear that are causing this energy to still have power. Clearing, releasing, deleting the root of this energy across all time, dimension, space, reality, asking that all beings who are allowing this energy and creating energy behind this energy of violence to continue to be brought to cosmic justice, and asking the energy of snake to be with them now. Asking the energy of this violence to completely release now. Any and all energy that is supporting this violence. Again, Archangel Michael, Great Spirit, please clear, release, delete, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, reality. And allow yourself to really feel this in your body. Don't just ask this from your mind, but actually feel the pain and the trauma in your body. Meet it, confront it. We cannot heal, we cannot conquer this energy if we're not willing to look at it, confront it, and feel it. Because we then will not be able to meet it and be in the same space as it. We cannot solve this issue from our mind. We need to be in our bodies, we need to be in our humanity, and we need to actually feel the energy that's happening in order to signal to ourselves that love is always more powerful, no matter the external appearances. Love is always more powerful, and we are all returning to love. It may be hard to believe in sometimes, in some cases, but it is the truth of the universe and the workings of it all. Asking that we will be guided to any way that we can be of service to the people of Aleppo in Syria. Asking that any ideas or ways that we can be of support come to us and through us now and over the coming days. And asking that we will have the courage to follow through on those ideas as well. We just bathe ourselves in white light now, asking Archangel Michael to clear our energy fields fully and completely of any energy that is not serving love and truth now. And asking that every time we connect with Syria and the conflict there and send our love and support and prayers, that we will be protected by this beautiful blue-violet energy of Source. We ask that any and all children and any and all beings and people who are very traumatized in the area now be supported with the energy of Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene now. And we ask the Magdalene energy, the essence of the rose, to be with all those who are traumatized and all those who are in fear. Actually just visualizing any of the victims that you see in your mind be bathed in an energy of the Magdalene, the essence of the rose. You might see a rose behind them or beautiful pink light falling over them. And asking that they receive the exact energy that they need in order to heal and in order to open their hearts to their truths. Asking that the rose, the essence of the rose, fill the streets of Aleppo. Asking that the energy of the rose fill Syria. Asking that the energy of the rose, the essence of the rose, is with the president now and all the forces who are fighting. Asking that a huge release of shame and fear take place now in this place for these beings, for these people. May it be so, and thank you for continuing to guide us for how we may be of support now. We choose to be of service to our brothers and sisters, and may the whole world benefit from this healing. May we connect with the oneness of all things, going back to the center of the earth, the visualization of being in the center of the earth, feeling our connectedness to all life. Feeling our connectedness to all life. Feeling our connectedness to all life. And asking that in any way world peace can come about. May that energy live within us, and may we be courageous enough to follow through on what will make that a reality. We thank all the souls for being here with us in this meditation. And we leave the energy of this meditation grounded in Mother Earth, grounded in our heart spaces, bringing your energy back into your heart space, clearing out the fear that you may feel after connecting to this area, and coming back to the open heart space, that powerful space An open heart is a powerful being. And so as we connect with this energy, we intend to keep love in our hearts, to transmute our fear, to come back into centeredness. Guide us, show us the way, Spirit. Clear our fear, clear the fear of our brothers and sisters, and help us reunite with the one heart. Thank you. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, just really feeling the roots below you, really connecting with those roots still at the bottom of your feet, allowing you to be really centered and really supported, all right? So they're also telling me that as we make such a powerful stance and give our energy in this way and connect, there might be beings coming through that don't really like that. However, if we are grounded, if we're in the space of love, and if we at any point receive the energy from these beings, our power point is to meet them in love and also work with Archangel Michael to clear out that energy. We're not in any danger. It's totally fine. It's just kind of like a side notice sometimes when you really blast that light powerfully. Some beings who don't really like that might pay attention, and that's okay, because that's an opportunity to meet them, to greet them and say, hey, what's up? I'm ready for you, because I am love, and so are you. I'm gonna re-show you. And that's a warrior. That's a peaceful warrior right there. Being willing to confront what is fearful and what is scary in the name of love. We are love. Nothing can hurt us. In truth. Many blessings. Much love, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for your work. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to leave an audio meditation, just of the meditation portion of this video below, somewhere this video or in a link to this video, however it shows up. It might be in my blog, I'm not sure. But I'm going to include a link to just the audio. So if you want to download that meditation, and you can do it once a day, once a week, whatever you feel like, maybe you want to share it with your friends, awesome. And of course, also, my request for you now is to please grab the link to this video and share it on your Facebook page, share it with your friends, share it in a message, share it on groups that you're a part of. The more people that we can bring into this meditation of healing, releasing, deleting, and transmuting the root cause of violence in the Middle East fully and completely across all time, dimension, space, reality, the more powerful that energy transaction will be. So please, please, please share this. Much love, many blessings, and thank you so much.